Hey, Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back. So today, let's do some very quick conversation about Fig for Monday, and the new week is actually opened up, and there's so many things that are happening, and the things that happened last week are continuing until this very time right now. So we're starting off with the Fig analysis here. So I think that we're doing very great, and the prediction that I've given you for Fig previously, also in the last past videos, and told you that we're still on a technical journey all the way to maybe $131. So that is the place where I do see Fig moving to the upside, and we still have maybe 8.57% to continue to go on. And there's this sideways, consolidation that you've broken out of. I would actually say it is pretty safe to assume that we could still go on and touch 128 level, which is actually 5.66% move further high. Let's actually even talk about AMD, because AMD has its own, earning report for August for 2024. So basically, there's so many things, especially AMD partnership with cloud provider is actually fueling optimism right now. So I think I'm pretty much sure that when news like this are coming out, we might actually have the asset itself become a little bit volatile. So if we just come back here on the 5 minutes time frame, and let's actually check 1 hour time frame, which will actually be way more better. Now we do have some few gaps in here and there, especially this one was filled already. We have one gap which is actually down at 167. So if you notice that there's a little bit of a gap here at 174, so there's a earning report that can actually cause AMD to kind of move another 2.77% and actually just move a little bit high enough to fill that gap itself. And if we try to take a trend line, I think the uptrend is looking pretty amazing, especially if you go and check the 1 hour time frame. So if you check the 1 hour time frame EMA, we just go dip below the EMS a little bit and then pump, dip below the EMS and pump again, a little bit of a dip, a little bit of a dip, and another little bit of a dip. Now if you do continue on with this, we can actually expect this trend line all the way to the upside. And if we just continue on with the flow of AMD coming up, then I think this is actually possible that we could be looking at 186 one more time if it just continues on to that resistance, which is actually 8.57%. Caterpillar is another company, and Caterpillar, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen Caterpillar logo, especially a lot of you may have seen that as well. And there's an earning report of Caterpillar. So one was the one that I just showed you from AMD, and this one as well is showing. So let's actually see what is going on in here. So again, another little bit of a gap in here, so we could actually just see a very, very small push back for Caterpillar, which is actually going to be 2.03% one more time. Now there's nothing much here. I think there's a very, very big uptrend going on the 1 hour time frame, in my opinion, and we can actually just take in this support level, and you can see we're just bouncing off the support. But if you try to lose the support, then I think you can do something where you just break below support, retest, and you could be looking at 381 if that actually happens. So based on the news, some of the news, basically economic wise, we have seen a very bad job report, and US actually reported that there were 73,000 jobs that were added into the market, and that actually caused a lot of trouble for some different coins as well. Now, for example, one coin was Dow. So if you just check Dow in here, especially on 1st August, you can see that Dow is dropping very, very badly right now. And this is the problem because the job report is not amazing. And the reason why you're looking at Dow falling really badly right now is because of the job report that actually has been released. Now, I do see that there was a sideways movement with Dow. So if you just check the Dow sideways movement here, it's almost like a bear flag here, and the bear flag can actually cause a little bit more drop, and we could be looking at a technical target all the way down to 19.07 from a 22 level. So that is going to be like 13% more drop to the downside. Especially when talking about the tariff news and all these tariff news, we can actually see import, export, cargo, shipping, and whatnot. All these businesses related to import and export things and stuff like that. You might actually check up the stocks related to these industry, and you're going to see a lot of volatility going on, and one of them is going to be Dow. There is a schedule of, and I want to talk about the next event that you guys want to keep an eye on, and that is we do have a schedule of releases of the consumer price index. So we've had one in June, and then July 15 and July 2025. And now the one that we have is going to be on August 12th. So do expect that by August 12th, we might actually see another volatility in the market. Now, based on this CPI, if it is actually positive, we're going to see a nice, good relief in the market. But if it comes like a negative report, we're actually going to start to see another drop in the market. So this right now is something that I think is really, really important for everyone to see. Just important as we saw the job releases, I think that CPI data is one thing that is very, very important. It's just one of those news that really makes the market kind of move up and down. And we're not just talking about normal up and down, but some real shocking ups and downs, like very volatile. Some real big move can happen in because of this one. So 12th of August, 8 more days left, and we're going to see what happens. So do make sure you're joining our Telegram, and message our assistant to join into the Telegram to stay up to date with all these news and the hot coins that you can be trading, just like we're doing the TAs right now. And that's all for the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Love you.